Today I want to share with you one of my favourite tools. It's actually a therapy model, internal family systems therapy. I'm Sasha Crouch and I'm a clinical psychologist and a life coach, and I draw on several evidence-based models because I feel different people connect better with different models. So the internal family systems therapy has been taken from family systems therapy, and Richard Schwartz realized that inside our mind we have all these different voices that kind of reflect different parts of ourselves. For example, if you're trying to make a decision about taking a new job, and one part of you is like, oh, I would love that job, it'd be so good, feels excited when it thinks about it. Then there's this other part that's like, oh, but all those things I'd have to go through, it'd mean a big change. How would my family be about that? Yeah, so we've got different parts. One part that's really excited about it, another one that's maybe a bit anxious, a bit scared of the change. And then we might have another part that's kind of might say something like, oh, you couldn't do that. Maybe you feel guilty about, oh, if I was going to do that, then I'd be taken away from my family more, I'd have less time for them. And so in internal family systems therapy, what we do is we're basically making space to explore the different feelings about something, the different thoughts that are going on inside our mind. Because often they're in conflict and we get stuck because we feel like, oh, which one do I listen to? And the old methodology of writing down the advantages and disadvantages, it's helpful to a point. But what we find with internal family systems therapy is that much can be gained through listening to each of the different emotions or thoughts or ideas or parts, and that by doing that we become able to relax our whole body, become more calm and centered, and all those different conflicting parts of ourselves settle and they become better able to collaborate with one another.